Welcome back to day 4 of the Feminine Activation Training. And I'm super excited to do this day with the Princess archetype. And if this is the first time you're tuning in live, my name is Anya Grace. And this has been such a blessing to be able to do this series with everybody. It's really fun to have people here live. We have about 25 people here live every day, which is absolutely incredible. So just kind of let yourself feel into all the people that are tuning in right now to the same stream, and how special and beautiful that is. We're all here with this collective intention to step up into that truth and empower and own our grace and voice and beauty and just value at an entirely different level, this elevated level. So some of these comments are really amazing that I'm reading. I just know that throughout this entire experience, these are high frequencies of light that we are allowing to penetrate us, the spiritual energy, spirit penetrating the soul body, the energy body. And this can bring up a lot. It can bring up past wounds. It can bring up some of those like more dense places within us where our energy is contracted and perhaps block the natural flow of Shakti. So Shakti, again, is the divine feminine impulse. It's the divine feminine force. It's the energy that's moving through life. It's within every tree, every wall, every table. There's even Shakti in every single thing that's manifest in this physical world has energy. It's made up of energy, and some of the energy is condensed more, and some of it is dispersed and not as condensed. We're not as condensed as like objects, and yet we share the same energy. It's just a different form. It's more contract, and the vibration, the subtle vibration that's happening, is Shakti force. So and Shakti is very much connected to the sexual energy too, the vibrational energy. So it's the creative impulse. And that's why when we're doing this work, we get to let these energy channels, the Shakti, will begin to flow more freely through the body as we move through the blockages, as we remember through these visualizations and meditations what our power really means to the world, and how powerful we really are, specifically as embodiments of the feminine, as women. And then through that, and this breath work, and all the little exercises that we're doing, we allow Shakti to come into our bodies and to emanate from us at an even greater way. So that's what we're doing here, is allowing that divine feminine energy to pulsate and vibrate at a higher frequency within us. And I have become in my life, through doing this work, more beautiful, but coming from like an inside out way. I've seen a difference. I can literally look back at pictures, and as I started to do this activation work myself and have a daily meditation practice, there was a distinct shift, and I started to see this light emanate from me, and other people could see it too. And it was because this Shakti was enlivened from within me. So that's just like a side effect along with amazing other things that can happen. All right, I just want to address a couple things here. Okay. I don't exactly know what you mean, Chelsea. I think the thought of this guy I had deep connection with simply won't stop. Yeah, okay, oh my God, I just laugh about it. Okay, so I think what you're saying is, through this training, and I've heard this from many women through emails, that they'll be out in the world, and I got this really cute email yesterday from somebody that they were at the grocery store, and they just walked in, and like these two guys literally just turned around to her and just like jaw drop stared at her, and it was after this training where she was so full of this beautiful light, this Shakti force, and it really is magnetizing, because it's when we're more connected to our body and our heart at that level, that field of energy that's emanating from our body gets bigger and stronger, and we're centered, and people can feel that and sense that inner confidence that's radiating from the inside out. And it's incredibly attractive. It's so attractive. And men are very in tune. Men have intuition at a deep level as well, and specifically oriented toward a woman in her divine feminine essence, because again, it is through us, through the open vessel of a woman, that a man can experience source energy at another level, whether it be through her heart and connecting with her heart at an emotional level, or being physically connected to her at an intimate level, and also being mentally connected to her and having those bonding experiences and sharing life experiences together is also a way that men benefit from being in our presence. And just remember, if there's like one thing that I could give you this whole week, it's that your value as a woman lies in your energy. And your energy is the most valuable. The Shakti force is the most valuable energy on the planet. So you're a specific embodiment of that energy. So we get to, continue to reorient ourselves away from my value lies in my external beauty and the clothes I wear and how much money I have and how free I am in my life, like to travel. We've, through social media, placed so much value on these external circumstances. And then we judge ourselves to those. And then that can create feelings of inadequacy. And really, every time we have that feeling, it's about taking your hands over your heart, closing your eyes, taking a deep breath in, feeling that impulse of Shakti activate inside of you. And remember, my power as a woman is in my energy. That is my value and my gift to the world. It's my presence, my loving presence, my heart, my wisdom. And I promise you, by reorienting yourself again and again and again, and learning how to let love flow through you at deeper levels, you will feel your life transform. So, any questions before we go into the princess today? This morning I did the 3 steps of the meditation and felt so amazingly expanded, embodied, good, and grounded within myself. I love that, Kat. Thank you. Yes. So the beginning, again, we'll just go over the structure of this. The structure is the divine masculine. Whenever I do any sort of workshop or training, I always create a stable structure that we know what to expect. We know the order of things. We know, because order is all about the divine masculine, we know what's going to come next. And there's something that will contain all the energy that we can activate. Because if we were just to come here and I was to have no structure or order, then it would not feel as safe, and it would actually not be as powerful as when we create that balance of having that masculine structure. So every day during this training, we start the same way. I do a little bit of talking here at the beginning. And then we go into these 3 components of this daily spiritual practice. And I'm just giving this to you guys because it was really my meditation practice that changed my life, that started to help me feel secure at a deep, deep, deep level, and begin to understand my value was really coming from the inside and nothing on the outside. So I want to provide you with, I can walk away from this training and maybe we don't meet at 9 o'clock every day, but I know that every day I can sit down for 10 minutes and do this practice that will help me come back into this truth. So those 3 components that Kat is talking about is the meditation, the breath work, Nadi Shodhana, which clears the energy channels and allows Shakti to flow through more powerfully. So we become more radiant and we can hold more of that light energy. And it emanates from our face, it emanates from our eyes, our smile, our hair, everything. We become lit up. That's Nadi Shodhana. And then we do the I Am mantra in the 7 directions, which I have worked with my teacher, Shannon Port, for a really long time. And that mantra, though, comes from deep esoteric teaching. So it's a super powerful mantra to use. And that mantra is amazing to utilize anytime you are wanting to feel more powerful and you're not feeling necessarily confident in yourself. Maybe you're about to go on a date and you want to feel in your body and you want to feel connected to your power and your heart and your truth and your beauty. And just saying that meditation, I am, in the 7 directions, instantly activates you to your higher self. And that's really where your beauty is. And that's where your value is that connection with your higher self, not this ego self, not the physical body, but you being an embodiment of that highest form of energy. And then lastly, we do this, this little meditation that I just love to do, that's kind of just come up through this work, is just moving the body, because the feminine energy is all about movement. It's not stagnant. It's completely chaotic. It's dynamic. It's always fluctuating. It's always moving up and down and left and right and spiraling and circling. And we never really know which direction it's going to go. And that's part of its power. So we activate that feminine flow within the body, and then we come into stillness, into physical stillness, and the energy is still emanating through the body, and that's the Shakti getting stronger and stronger, and we hold space for it. We close our eyes, breathe, and we observe it, and that's that divine masculine witness. And so that's a beautiful way just to go into 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, an hour of silent meditation, just to focus on the breath, focus on the feeling of that energy moving through the body. And the more time you spend there, the more you will really feel yourself connected to that source of energy, okay? So just a couple things, and we'll go into those 3 practices. Gina says, I was thinking about as well what you're saying. It was interesting that the man I've been seeing was more tender with me when he contacted me yesterday morning. He's flying for work, and we didn't talk for a couple days. I didn't initiate it, so convinced it's my energy that he felt long distance. Exactly. And somebody asked a question, how does this support us in dating? And how does this support us in our relationships? And there's level 2 of this training, which I'll talk to you guys about later, which will really be, we work with these same archetypes, but we bring forth and activate their lover, their partner, their consort, the king. We work with the divine masculine counterparts and really experience what these archetypes, what it feels like to embody these higher energies in a love relationship and in divine union. And it can be so, oh my gosh, it is so powerful. It'll like bring us to tears to really feel that divine masculine presence. But first we must learn how to elevate into that feminine presence ourselves. And this is just simply a byproduct. So don't be surprised if this kind of thing happens more and more and more, and just get used to it. Get used to being the woman that walks into the room and everybody turns and looks. And it doesn't have to do with your physical beauty. It has to do with the light that's emanating from inside of you and the love that you're holding in your heart. Gloria, I'm so happy to be here. I tried again the Queen meditation. I felt so amazing from inside my heart. Thank you, Anya. Thank you, Gloria. I'm just happy that people are here to receive this, because I think it's incredibly important. I don't think that there's not a lot of this out there right now. So like through this work, I'm really birthing the elevated woman archetype. And I find that all the women that are attracted to this are really that archetype, but just needing to remember a little bit about what that means. So that I just want to acknowledge you, and part of what it means to be an elevated woman is that you're an initiator and an activator for a higher potential on the planet. Connection and love and intimacy and relationship is one form. Also in your leadership, in your lives and your career, you get to walk out in the world and know and hold inside of your heart the secret wisdom that most of the world has forgotten, and that is the power of the feminine energy and the true embodiment of that as a woman. There's nothing more powerful. There really is not. And when we become that, then we initiate men, we initiate children, we initiate women, our friends, we initiate everybody around us to remember. So just don't underestimate the power that you are beginning to embody just by being here and receiving this. It's incredible. All right. So the 7th direction is I'm hearing unto thee. Exactly. You got it. Unto thee. You could say unto me. It was for me for a long time. I was like, what's unto thee? Like the 7th direction I couldn't really get for the first year I was working with this mantra, because I didn't really comprehend, like we don't really speak in those terms, but it's more the energy, and it's the intention of I am before me, I am behind me, I am at my left, I'm at my right, I am above me, I am below me, I am unto thee. So really we are the creator, we are the creative force, we are the goddess, we are the cosmic womb. It's inside of us. A woman's body is shaped in a figure 8. Our yoni, our private area, is shaped in the figure 8, which represents infinity. And this infinity is representative of the infinite energy that exists in the universe. That is, energy can't be created or destroyed. It is there, and it's just cycling back and forth through this infinity symbol. And we are receiving that infinite energy, and we are that infinite energy, and then we release that infinite energy with every breath, with every cycle of life that we go through. With every single day where we're giving off energy and we're receiving more energy, so that it all connects to that wisdom. And so when we go unto thee, we're recognizing that we are no different. The higher power is not outside of us. I mean, this is no faith. This is not a faith-based thing. This is an embodiment of power. And part of it is attuning to the fact that you are a creator. You are the creator of your life. So rather than putting this belief in something outside of ourselves, we begin to identify with this higher truth as well. All right, so just a couple more. Chelsea, I truly feel my inner strength and being a high quality woman. Thanks for these powerful sessions. How would I know if it is true twin flame connection? I was drawn to search up about this after meeting this guy. I feel like he is using magic on me. I don't know what you mean by using magic, Arg, but I have been in two soulmate. Well, one was a more karmic connection. I've been with this guy I believe in past lives. It just makes sense to me, and I feel them. But I attracted a partner this lifetime where we've been lovers in every single lifetime, 1,800 lives. We've been lovers, and it was the most intense connection I can ever really experience. And I did a lot of healing around this, and because I ended up breaking up with him because it wasn't, even though we experienced such divine love together, the way he was able to be with me in this physical world wasn't at the level that really allowed me to be powerful and be in my full elevated power as a woman. He couldn't meet me at that level, and it was the most excruciating. It really was the most excruciating thing I've ever been through, is to break up with this person, because we experienced divine love together. So, but I look back at that with not anger and pain and resistance. I mean, of course, pain and heartbreak still comes up because I love that person, but it's also with this knowing and this understanding that this person came in to remind me of what's possible in the world. Like, we are here, we came together to remember what divine union really is and what that looks like, and then to fight for it basically in the world. That's my job. That's why I'm here. So, and then, I attracted another soulmate love. And we have many soulmates, so some of them are more powerful than others. Yeah, I've been there. It's very interesting to hear another's experience like that. So the way I'd love to look at this is these people that come, every single relationship that comes into our life, it's like a contract. We make these contracts with people, and we contract into form, and then we play out an experience that helps us to heal and helps us to learn. And again, this is a little off topic, but so I won't go too far off there. But the point is that when we have, like, welcoming all of the love relationships that come into our life, and moving away from necessarily like having to know if this is the one, but feeling into your body and letting relationships play out, and allowing yourself to experience heartbreak as much as you experience love, and know that if that happens, that's not a bad thing. Or if a wound gets triggered in a relationship and somebody walks away from you and you feel heartbroken, thank them. Thank them for that opportunity to let that wound and the pain arise that your soul has been carrying probably many lifetimes, and that this is the lifetime that you get to heal it. And it's about orienting ourselves to realize that, okay, every single time I have the trigger come up, no matter what situation, it's an opportunity to gain back the power that I have given away. Like, we're energy giving it away, and we can pull it back, hone it in, pull it to our heart center, and then be a container for that energy. So that's a little esoteric and out there, but I hope that makes sense. And so the point is, it's just like, you will begin to attract soulmate love by being here and doing this internal work. You're healing, and therefore you will rise to the level that you will begin to attract these soulmate loves, this karmic love, perhaps twin flame love. Sometimes our twin flames, we connect with them, but they're at a different they're at a different level. So yeah, good. Huge. I understand that. Awesome. People are getting that. Amazing. All right. So just last question here from Lib. All right. I realized yesterday that abuse from childhood was blocking me from attacking and receiving love. I did not realize it still with me and creating blockages. Yes, exactly. And so, again, that's the same kind of thing. Like, I had some really deep trauma when I was 7. I had a surgery, a hernia that I had to get this major surgery at UCSF, and it was related to it really was really related to my sexual energy, and it's a longer story, but it created a lot of pain and a lot of healing that I needed to do later. And now, and there's still parts of me, there's still parts of my physical body that are not fully healed. The energy is still trapped and condensed, and I work with it every single day. And yet there's an orientation toward it that's of love and gratitude rather than pain and hatred. Because without having these experiences, I wouldn't have sought out the healers, the teachers, the yoga, the meditation, the divine feminine energy. I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing now. And I have the chills. But so it's like really orienting ourselves, whatever trauma and whatever injustices we've experienced ahead more or later, you know, it's like, thank you, because this is, I am elevated in this lifetime in such a way where I can transform any heartbreak and any injustice and any trauma into my power. I have the grace in this lifetime. I've been blessed with the opportunity to actually do the work. I can go all the way. So, okay, let's see. Truth. Okay, true. All right, so let's get going with the princess, and then we'll have some question and answer at the end. I was a little bit long at the beginning here, but that's okay. So take your hand to your heart, close your eyes, and take a deep breath in. As you exhale, feel your energy drop down into your body, your hips, all the way to the core of the earth if you can. As you inhale, feel the energy at the core of the earth come up into the base of your spine. And exhale, send that energy back down into the core of the earth. You inhale, bring that energy back up into the base of the spine. Just like there's this cord, if you had a tail coming down, connecting to the earth. The more time we spend grounding ourselves, the more high energy, spiritual energy, Shakti, love, frequency we can hold in our body, the more vibrant we can become. Good. Bring your right hand up. This looks like my left, but it's my right. Bring your pointer finger and your middle finger down and cover your right nostril. Inhale through your left nostril. Cover your left nostril, exhale through the right. Inhale through the right. Cover the right, exhale through the left. Inhale through the left, pause at the top. Exhale through the right. Good. This inhale, go really slowly. Pause at the top, cover the right, exhale through your left. Inhale. Switch and exhale. Again, just continue this pattern on your own and focus on slowing down your breath each round. Let your breath be longer. This tiny stream of energy, like a tiny creek. And then become even more subtle with your breath. So focusing on the sensation of the gentle air touching the skin of your nose. If you feel like your nose is too blocked to do this, you can just imagine, use your imagination to move the breath like this. Let yourself relax into your own body. This body, your vessel, is a sanctuary for light. It's a sanctuary for your awareness. Anytime your awareness, this divine masculine energy, needs to find peace, needs to feel calm again, the mind, that it goes into the body. Focusing on the breath and the center channel of your body, your heart energy. Taking a few more rounds of breath, letting each inhale and exhale increase the energy of love in your body. The next time you exhale out of your left nostril, let that be your final round. Taking your time slowly. Bring your hand down to your knee. Keeping your eyes closed, just take some breaths in and out through both nostrils. See if your body feels more clear, your mind more calm. The mind will follow the breath. The heart will follow the breath. If you slow your breath, become gentle with your breath, you'll begin to feel these energies both in the mind and the heart. You can drop deeper into your physical body, your energetic body, grounded in this center. Your magnetic field gets stronger. As you pull the energy of light into your body, into the center channel of your body, you become a stronger mirror of light and love. Take one of your hands over your heart and take a moment to set intention for this day. When you think of the princess, what energies would you like to invoke within you? What would you like to feel? Why are you here? This action of showing up today can be amplified 10 times in its power by setting intention, by infusing the action and the efforts with an energy from the heart, a purpose. The heart gives the mind purpose. And then letting this intention resonate in all 7 directions. Repeat after me. I am before me. I am behind me. I am at my left. I am at my right. I am above me. I am below me. I am unto thee. Repeating after me again, slightly different. Divine love before me. Divine love behind me. Divine love at my left. Divine love at my right. Divine love above me. Divine love below me. Divine love unto thee. I know I am. I know I am. I know I am. Breathe in all 7 directions. As you exhale, release your hand from your heart. Just begin to take those tiny circles with your body. Letting your body, your divine feminine vessel, just organically and dynamically move in an intuitive way, whatever feels natural, whatever feels balancing. Letting your neck and your head get involved. The neck and the head representing the masculine, responding and following the impulse, the creative impulse of the feminine energy, the empress, the ability for the woman to birth, man following, boy, child, baby, coming from the divine feminine womb. This creative movement. Just honor this creative power, your fertility, energetic, creative fertility in your body. Birthing anything you want into form. Okay, begin to slow the movements so that they become so subtle. It's rocking side to side. Breathing gently and deeply. And then get still in your body so that no one could see you moving and that there's this tiny, tiny, tiny rock happening. And the energy still continues to move inside of you. I want you to think about the princess archetype. We won't write down the words right now, we'll do it after, but when you think of the princess, what words come to mind? And you visualize and begin to see her and invoke her from within your soul. How would you describe her presence? Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, feel yourself soften, allowing yourself to enter a new land, a new dimension. We ask that this space, this healing, this activation be guided by the absolute highest light and energy of love. That our angels, the gods, the goddesses, the fairies, that every being of love is present in support of this healing and journey within each one of us. As you soften into your breath, you soften into this new land. You are the princess. Focus on the sensation of breath coming in and out, and let your attention rest on your heart. We'll go on a journey with the princess. So just letting your imagination flow wherever it needs to flow. Letting my words activate and move your imagination into new directions as well. I want you to feel yourself outside of a castle, outside of a large house, somewhere on the countryside. You see the gates around you. You're in a beautiful dress, a beautiful gown. You're young. You're playing outside. You're dancing around, swirling around, laughing and giggling. Maybe you have some friends over, some other girlfriends. And you're all playing outside together. You feel yourself free, set free. You've really only known love. You've only known goodness. There's a kindness, this kindness that emanates from you. Every interaction you have with these friends, with the little animals and the bugs, the trees and the flowers, the roses, the rose garden, is an exchange of love and kindness. Your gentle presence graces the lands here. Your aura, your magnetic field, and your energy is felt for miles and miles and miles. You are loved for and cared for, with many people and community members connected to you as you simply graced them always in your presence. You have been a light and a shining star, a sparkle. I want you to keep spinning out on this land, on this grass, this rose garden. And just looking up at the sky, feeling your dress twirling in the wind. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, begin to walk away from this area into a secret garden that only you know about. This is your garden. There's a little gate that you enter, and the vines and the flowers that are here are overgrown and yet lush and beautiful, full of life. The bright colors, perhaps even more vibrant than this physical world. All the birds that are here in this secret garden. You sit down on a stone bench. You let the sun penetrate your face, your shoulders, your hair. You feel loving peace inside of your body. I want you to imagine in this moment here on the bench the sensation of love that comes into your heart. Perhaps you see a little animal, a dog or a kitty cat, or a little bird that comes to sit on your shoulder. And that in contact with these creatures, this overwhelming flood of love comes into your heart. You're the regenerative source of this love frequency. You rest here in a safe garden, the garden of your soul, contained with beautiful fences, with flowers and vines. There's dirt and earth and stone all around you, canopies. You are taken care of. You can let go in this land, in this garden, and fully receive the gift of life that's all around you and the abundance that's coming towards you. You are pure and free. Feel into the sensation of love, loving these little beings, these creatures, loving this land, this garden that's yours. You love this land. It's your home. Feel how you are the source of love. You are generating it in your own heart. There is no lack as you are the creator of it. With every breath, you receive this universal frequency of love coming through spirit. With every exhale, you offer it back, knowing there's more to come, an abundant flow of energy always heading your way. We'll transition to a new realm. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, soften into your body once again. And this time you awaken into a ballroom. This time you're a little bit older, late teens. You're wearing a gorgeous gown. Your hair is beautifully done. Your skin clear and shining, pure and bright. Your eyes lit up with Shakti force. In your presence, people feel this love coming from the garden of your soul. You dance around the ballroom, connecting with each person that's there, looking in their eyes, smiling, spreading this love and kindness You are built with goodness. You have only known love. People honor you. They look at you from across the room and see you smiling and laughing and giggling. Still that playful energy, that lightness. They admire you and send you love from across the room. They honor your position, your gifts, and your grace. Your presence truly a gift to them. Feel yourself standing next to a wall and all of the princes, all of these young men coming up to you, making you laugh, playing with you, and the lightness and the kindness and the love that you create with them. Take a deep breath in. Exhale as you release the breath. Feel yourself grace this party, this ballroom. Perhaps you stand up and say a few words from an elevated position. Or perhaps you just look out, open heart, a soft kindness emanating from you, always feeling the frequency of love originating from your heart. Gracing this land with your kindness and love. Grace this land with a curtsy, a bow of your head, honoring the heart center, this divine feminine force that you know is the source of your true power. When you bow in and bow to them, you know you're really bowing to your heart. That they love you for this connection, this mysterious connection that you have with love. So strong. You exit the ballroom, beautiful gown trailing behind you, light literally sparkling as a veil of dust. As you walk away, leaving a trail of light, you go to your room that's full of beautiful satin. You climb into your bed, this cool and fluffy, warm bed. You feel safe, purposeful, a source of so much love for so many people, an act of kindness, a gift of kindness, and a mirror for all of the women, all of the girls, the children. All of the babies that you love so deeply and dearly. You feel this sense of love, the frequency, as you drift off to sleep. The moonlight coming in through the window, hitting your third eye and igniting you with this light. Nourishing you with an infinite flow of potential energy of Shakti, of this creative impulse of love. Take a moment here in stillness. Check back in with the flow of energy in your body and notice if there's any difference. You feel this loving presence and kindness flooding your body, emanating your cells as the energy moves through the channels. Bring your hands together at your heart and breathe in deeply through your nose. As you exhale, you take that same bow, graceful and gentle, to your heart center. Curtsying to the universe. Lifting your head back up. Taking a breath or two just to come back into this realm right here, right now, in this physical world. Allow your body to move downward into the earth, anchoring in these high frequencies. Feeling your hips get heavy and grounded. And then grabbing your journal and writing down anything that you want to note, any words that came up for you. Any of these divine feminine activation words that were really alive within the princess archetype. Each word being a code for energy and truth of your highest power. So taking that moment to write down any words and any experiences that you would like. And then once you've completed that, we'll come back together and just share for a few moments some of your experiences and any questions that came up, and just take, as we re-engage here, as we re-engage with this external world, keep centered in this sensation of love. Keep one eye focused inward and grounded, so you keep breathing deeply. As you type up the question or you share your experience, stay connected to the breath in a deeper way here, and just practice having that 1 foot on land, the consciousness, and 1 foot in the water, the subconsciousness, this inner realm, the divine feminine. So I love you guys. That was really beautiful. I feel so much love in my body right now. And some super powerful energies came in, especially there at the end. So again, take care of yourself. Drink a lot of water to help these energies ground in your physical body. And let this work on you. Let this work on you. You don't need to do anything for this activation to take place. just with your intention, your heart open, and your desire to expand and grow, it is happening in ways that, you know, are beyond what we could ever try. So any questions or comments? Oh, I love that. Laura said, my parents, king and queen, came to check on me and check if I'm okay and to honor me. Lots of princes left gifts and flowers outside my door. I love that. That's very cute. So let me know how that experience was for you guys, and if you have any questions. And know that, you know, each of these archetypes there's a super different frequency, obviously. Like think about the princess frequency to the goddess frequency, and the queen frequency to the goddess, the princess frequency. They're so different. Cherished. Oh, Abby, that's a beautiful word. And Eve, oh, beautiful. Both of you guys said cherished and beloved. Yes. And that cherishing is when we can cherish ourselves and cherish our wounds, like hold them as if we were that princess holding like a little bunny, like just like a little bunny that we want to love because it's so soft and cute and little pure love, love, love. That cherishing of that beautiful little being, that's how, when we cherish our wounds like that, and we cherish also our inner beauty like that, then we're filled with that. It's just such a beautiful, we're filled with love and that kindness. Wow, Chelsea said enchanting. Ooh, Eve, enchanting. I love that. Wow, beautiful, some magic. Chelsea, I love this. It's very interesting that I began to evaluate different connections I have with people who truly values me and who to let go of that no longer serve me. I love that. Yeah, and when that came in where that everybody looking across at the princess and seeing her smile and admiring her and really loving her and honoring her and grateful for her presence in their lives, rather than jealous or rather than wanting to like take her light or her power away, but really being grateful for the gift of love and light that she brings. Liv, I felt potent, alluring physical beauty and magnetizing energy. My skin felt dewy and radiant. I felt easily loved. I love when you said eyes lit with Shakti energy. I felt that deeply. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Good. So just practice that right now. Like let Shakti just emanate and activate and animate your eyes. And when you look at somebody today, connect with the sensation of love and look at them with that frequency of love behind your eyes, that Shakti. Oh, and you become such a divine being of love and light, because there's not a lot of people doing that intentionally. So amazing. So any more questions? And then I won't spend too much time going over questions today, just a few more moments. And I also want to say too, thank you, Chelsea. Okay, beautiful. So I am creating, this is going to be a training that actually is sold later for, it's going to be sold on my website for $47. But for this week, if you guys want to keep this training, I'm selling it for $27. And I'm also, if you guys do end up getting it, on Saturday, for those who want to stay in this training, I'm doing a 6th day on the seductress or the tantrika. And she is the divine feminine energy who claims her sexual power, but from an enlivened and enlightened and honorable place, and has so much power in this shape-shifting, multidimensional, every color of the rainbow power that she can bring forth in her intimate relationships. It's super beautiful. So I wanted to offer that up. And so through the link, you guys can get that, and you just pay through PayPal. There's a little button once you pay that says go to the resources, and it's click there, and then you'll be sent to the page, and just bookmark the page. Bookmark the page that has all the replays. It's a different page, so it's a totally different page than the replays that you have now. So the button will take you to that. So I just wanted to tell you that, and that way you can come back to these meditations anytime. And I want to give you guys this lower price. And also, I'm super excited. Last night I worked on this amazing worksheet, and it's a way to distill your divine feminine essence. So with each of the words, every day we've written down words that connect with the archetypes. And so you'll go through those words and circle them, circle the ones that really stand out, and then distill those even more into what I call the divine feminine essence. And then there's also a mantra that's connected to that essence that you can work with every day to just come back to this place and bring these energies in. Yeah, and level two, I will be sharing more about soon. But it will be connected to one of my programs. So if you're interested in working level 2 with me and doing more of a group training or private training, then I would just suggest email me and set up a call, and we can connect if you're interested in doing more work with this specifically. And it's so powerful, like what I have been doing with some of these women and what they've been experiencing, just absolutely life-changing healing trauma instantly. Understanding this value, learning how to embody the goddess energy in every single moment, and attracting those soulmate loves like pretty quickly. So if you are interested in working with me on a more one-on-one, or I have lots of different tiers of programs for different price points, so everybody can, take part, I would just say, email me and I'll send you a link to set up a call, and we can talk about how to work more into this. And let's see. All right, Kat says, Heather says, I resisted this one as the young princess. I guess I didn't feel super unconditionally loved when I was young, so practicing this is going to totally override that and rewire that for my subconscious. It's going to be really powerful. Beautiful, amazing, yeah. Transparently, the princess has always been the archetype that I've had a lot of resistance to. But then I put on this blue sweater today and this little crown thing, and I'm like, oh, I like the princess. No, I do, but we do have those archetypes that we feel specifically drawn to, and that's good because it distills into our divine feminine essence, and that's where we really find our power. But again, the purpose of this is to realize we are all the archetypes. We are all of those activation words. That is the dynamic energy of the divine feminine. And when we can learn how to embody all of it, we become more exciting. We become more excited and animated and full of life. We can go into that serious wisdom and that depth, and then that lighthearted love, kindness, and gentleness. So, all right, Kat, at first was resentful at her having all her needs met and having it easy, which I felt I didn't have. Once acknowledged, allowed it in for me, saw myself as a pregnant princess. Wow, that's beautiful. Pregnant with possibilities at the start, everything taken care of, bright future, blissfully content and grateful. Took me a while to get back to the younger one, which was delightful too. Always so interesting and beautiful to see the dynamics with men and how they approach this energy. Exactly, so kind, yeah, exactly. And that energy of fertility and the ability to regenerate and to create birth form into life, whether it be an idea into action, or literally a soul into a baby form. That's the power of the woman, and it's beyond powerful. So, Carrie, thank you. Gloria, I seem to keep the man I love in my imagination. Oh, that's a really powerful sign. That's a really, really deep thing that he keeps coming up in these visualizations, and that's part of your healing too. So I encourage you, if you want to do level 2, that'll be super powerful, because you'll see how he feels in the different divine masculine roles as the prince, as the king, as the god, the consort to the goddess. You'll see, and then the young boy that meets the maiden is really powerful. Okay, I was not clear about what you said. So if you do buy this training, I'm just adding, if you do get the, if you go to the replay page, there's a button at the end that says buy the whole training, and you can have access to all the videos, except I need to add the goddess one. You get instant access to all the videos, and so you can go back, and then you can also have access. There'll be this separate little group that on Saturday we're doing a 6th training, and that's the seductress and the tantrika, and she's the empowered, beloved. She knows the sacredness of her sexual energy. She knows how to bring that forth in her intimate relationships, and insects, and how to really feel empowered and seen for all of her beauty and all of her dimensions. So if you do purchase the training, which is on sale right now for you guys during this week, later it'll be sold on my website for more, but this is our seed time doing this together. So I want to give it to you as a gift. And I added something, so it's $27 and you can just go there and get it. It's 9 a.m., same exact time on Saturday. Thank you. It's purchased, you purchase it for $27. Usually it'll be more, but I'm giving it for a lot less. You can just pay through PayPal. So email me if you can't figure that out. I'll help you out there. And then Gina, Heather, I relate. Isn't it wonderful that we are all meant to be here, filled with love, filled with this special love? You are loved. All that was lost, missing, or stolen is now replaced. On you, solid gifts and skills. Thank you. I love all these layers of who I'm discovering myself. And when you say I have solid gifts and skills, I instantly connect. I instantly look within and say thank you to this higher guidance, because that's where this is coming from and through. So it's, again, orienting ourselves into that place. And lastly, my friend Helena Hart, I'm here at her house. We've been doing so many projects together, and she's over there in the other room. But she said something the other day that was so beautiful. And she said, why do we think that we need to prove ourselves to the universe? Why do we not just expect that the universe is going to have our back and be like a lover and always be wanting to provide for us and send us the love and be there for us? Why do we feel like we need to prove ourselves? It's just like our relationships with men. Why do we think we need to prove ourselves? We are inherently valuable. We are energy. We're such a powerful, valuable energy and source of energy. And so we get to think about that. Like, we push away what we need sometimes because of these belief patterns that we won't get our needs met, or we haven't had them met in the past. But we're all meant to have abundance. We are all meant to have divine love and union and happiness and health and prosperity. We're all meant for that. That's why we're created, to learn along the way, and yet ultimately to the universe express itself through us, and to be a light. And so, yeah, I just wanted to say that. It was really powerful perspective. I love it. Thank you, Chelsea. Kat says she's pregnant in both senses. Yeah, I love that. Beautiful. Thank you so much. This has been amazing. I definitely want to set up some time with you privately. Yeah, awesome. I can't wait to talk. And the private work is incredibly powerful. We talked a little bit about the alchemy yesterday. So what I do privately with clients is we'll go into different areas of the body, whether it be physical or emotional densities, and we move into these different realms, and we work to set a new imprint and clear away that energy, so that you really can, it's the alchemy. We turn the pain into your power and bring that light into the areas that have been dark and dense. And I've had clients again and again say that they've gone through years of therapy, and just one session like this is life-changing. So it's again beyond me, and it's very powerful. So I love doing this work with people, and it is, I think, what the world needs right now. So anybody who wants to connect with me, oops, the email said it was day 5, but I think it's also said day 4. That was my bad. I changed up the order, so like the original emails that I wrote were a little messed up. So tomorrow is day 5. Tomorrow will be the High Priestess, which, oh my God, I love her. And there is, just call me and we'll talk about all this stuff. All right. So email me if you're interested in doing any private work, any group work, any training with me other than this, and then there'll be a level 2, and I'll figure out soon for you guys. Super powerful, and I love you. I do. I really do. Please stay connected, and if you email me and I haven't got back, I will be responding soon. I will talk to you guys. See you tomorrow. Have a great day, and keep practicing that, princess.